Hey everybody, welcome to the adventures of the Oklahoma Grunt Man. Tristan didn't put his seatbelt on. That's what the dinging was. He wants to get a ticket. But yeah, we made it in last night about 11:15, 11:30, somewhere in there. We made it into Sibley. This morning we're gonna go up and get some coffee. My niece Stacy had to go to work, so we're gonna head up and get a cup of coffee. And we don't know what we're gonna all get today. There's a chance of storms about noon here, so we'll have to keep our eye on the weather. But they're supposed to be pretty fast moving, so they should be in and out of here. Tomorrow's supposed to be a really nice day, so it's supposed to be clear and a little cooler, but yeah, we're gonna run up here to Casey's and get some coffee and get our day started. So we'll get you whatever we can for the day. Maybe we can find something to do for short videos, because I'm completely out. I think maybe I got a couple left, but anyway, we're gonna go in here and get some coffee. We'll pick this up in a little while. Hey everybody, we're just driving by the courthouse here, and it looks like they're doing a bunch of work out here at a courthouse. I don't know if you can see it very well here, but yeah, they got the lawn all torn up. It looks like they're replacing some sewer line or something, but just wanted to show that to you. Hey everybody, here's my old fire station. They've done a lot of work to it since I left. It looks pretty nice now, but if you go check out some of my older videos from the last time we were here or the time before, we went through a whole tour of the fire station. It was pretty neat to go through. But yeah, we're just driving around here in Sibley, getting you guys some views of the town. It's not a whole lot, but busy road this morning for Sibley. Everybody's going to work. But we'll take you down through Main Street and show you Main Street. It's not much. It's only 2 blocks long, and looks like they're remodeling that building. Grace's Boutique. That's not a bar there anymore, is it? Or was this the one you went to?
No, it was that building.
I didn't know they had a bar in there. Sheer Magic. Here's our movie theater. Bright Beginnings, a thrift store. And this is the supermarket, library, and post office. And Dollar General. grown from, he started out with one little dozer and one truck, and now he's got massive equipment. But yeah, that's just a little tour of Sibley. Not much, but hope you guys enjoy seeing this stuff. This was where my whole childhood was. Of course, things have changed. Even like this building across the corner here, where it's Keith M. Merrick's. There used to be a building there. It was a chicken processing plant, and that was my very first job out of high school. Was working right there when it was a chicken processing plant. But then they tore it down and Keith M. Merrick built the printing company there. And the 1015 Steak Company, that's been several different restaurants in there. It used to be called the Highway 60 Cafe. And this land here is all owned by the elevator out here. And this is our grain elevator. And we'll take you by my childhood homestead. There's no house there anymore. My niece owns the land. I gave it all to her. I used to own it. And when I moved to Missouri, I just give her all the property. And she had the houses tore down because they were in bad shape. So now it's just pretty much a bare lot. And my friend Richard put up a memorial thing on the ground there. He does it every year, and we'll show that to you when we get there, if he has it out yet. It kind of looks like he's got some of it there, but this is the park across on the left side. I grew up in that park there. But this used to be my driveway to my house, right here. But the house I grew up in used to be right here. It's long gone now, but my trailer house used to be right here next to this concrete slab. My mom and dad's house that I grew up in used to be right here. And then after I moved out of the trailer house, there was another house here right on the other side of that well right here. And I lived in there until I moved to Missouri. And then, yeah. A lot of memories here. My mom's lilac bush is still hanging in there. It looks pretty small, but it's still hanging in there. But this is the little monument that my friend Richard built. It says Grunow Plantation, 1946. That was the year my dad built the original house here. And but yeah, it's there used to be an apple tree right here. Yeah, a lot of memories here. We used to play Cowboys and Indians or Army in the park here. Me and Hank and Andy Bentz. We shot a lot of Germans and Indians out there when we were kids. Sorry about the wind. It's really blowing hard. But yeah, the whole neighborhood has really changed. There's a big shed went up back there. It just looks different. See that pole back there, that black one? I used to have one of them great big satellite dishes. That pole's still there. It's buried in the ground, concreted in. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of my childhood. This is where I grew up, right here, west of the tracks. Hey everybody, just wanted to show you this garage right here is where my little brother and myself had our woodworking shop. My little brother owned this house. This is where he lived. They put the fence up, that's all new. And they put tin on the garage. That garage right there was, I helped my little brother shingle it, and I went up on the roof, and it just had the tar paper down on it. And it was kind of a wet, dewy morning, and I started sliding, and I thought I was headed right off the edge of the building, and Wes stuck the hammer down, and I grabbed it just before I went over the edge, and I said, okay, I'm done with the roof. But yeah, Charlotte used to live here. Patsy Butler used to live here. I guess we just run out past the ready mix plant. Show you where I used to drive ready mix truck out of. Daigle place is sure going downhill. Yeah. It's like the county's doing some maintenance work on the road. Here's Otter Creek. Might even be a little water running in it today. A little bit. This is the ready mix plant I used to drive ready mix out of. I don't know if anybody's here or not, but we're going to drive through it either way. Well, they got one truck here today running. We'll go see if anybody's in here. Yeah, nobody in the office. I don't even know if they keep anybody here anymore. There is somebody in the truck, but I don't know if Robert still works out of here, out of Sibley or not. Kenworth 10 yarders. Yeah, he said they don't hardly haul any concrete out of here anymore. Very seldom.
Oh, he's doing that today, is he?
I don't know what he's doing. Looked like he's sitting there killing time to me.
That other guy don't work here anymore?
Robert, he said he retired last year.
Damn.
Well, yeah, that's a little tour of Sibley. Not like I say, there's not a lot here, but it's where I grew up. And it's not a bad little community at all. I could have think of a lot of different places to grow up that would have been worse than this. So. And we still got Pizza Hut. My car insurance used to be with Hughes and Gabe Pearson. And now we got Dollar Tree. This used to be my bank. Now it's called Iowa State Bank. Used to be Melvin Savings Bank. Food truck. I guess we should go see if Richard's home. I'm gonna guess Richard probably ain't even out of bed yet. These are fairgrounds. The trains aren't open down in this building here in the bottom. That's all full of model trains.
Oh wow!
It runs the whole length of the building. Well, this car's home, but I don't see anything of Richard. Walma family. Grandma used to live here. Grandpa and Grandma Holland. Elevator did finally get smart and move that ammonia tank. They used to have a great big ammonia tank sitting right there where them yellow posts are at. And I don't know how many times the train got derailed there, just about hit it. So they moved it, I see. Yeah, and that's a tour of Sibley well, we hit most of it. We didn't get all of it, but another food truck thing. went through Concordia, Kansas, the greatest town, as the Christian would say. I don't know how far we are from Nebraska, but we can't be too far. We're only 89 miles from the freeway, so I would say we got to be 50 miles or less to the Nebraska state line. So Hey everybody, we're just pulling into Sibley. It's 11:13. We actually made pretty good time, so we're just coming into the city limits now. So just wanted to give you guys an update since I haven't been updating lately. I did get some GoPro video, but I haven't updated since we left. I haven't updated since I loaded my video, have I?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Since I can't remember the town anymore. Got Joe Biden disease. But yeah, we're gonna go to Stacy's, and I think we're gonna make a sandwich quick and get unwound and settle down for a little bit and see if we can get some rest. So we just wanted to give you this update. We'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, just a little update. Tristan and I are just kind of taking a chill here a little bit. Just resting up from the trip yesterday, but we've been messing around with the GoPros and we've been watching YouTube videos. We've never really knew what they were all capable of doing, but they do a lot more than what we thought, than what we've been using them for. So we just got done watching one on the GoPro 9 that Tristan has. And I got the 10. I mean, there's really no difference between them other than one says 9 and one says 10. But
there's probably a little more features on yours.
We're going to watch the 10 video here once to see if there's anything different from the 9. But
then we'll probably get you guys definitely some GoPro videos.
But they take the same batteries and everything. So.
But not the 12 and 13.
Yeah, the 12 and 13 changed again. Seems like every 2 years they change it.
So you can't.
But we're gonna watch the video on the GoPro 10 and see if it does anything different than the 9. If it does, I think it's only gonna be one or two different things. But I think basically they're both gonna be the same thing. But we're gonna watch a video on it, and yeah. We're going to mess around with these. We'll probably get you a lot of GoPro videos here in the next couple days. So just wanted to show that to you. So we'll talk to you later. Hey, we're down in the corner. Down on the corner. Hey, everybody. Tristan and I are going to... we're going to run up to... we're going to drive up to...
Run, Keith, run. Hurry.
The thrift store and see if it's open today.
It may or may not be.
May or may not be.
May or may not be.
May or not. Yeah. But it's sleep deprived, Tristan. Sleep deprived.
Is it? Where's the beef?
Jerky.
Teriyaki. There's Caribbean. We got a lot of teriyaki, damn.
I have 2 bags of teriyaki. That's the one that Deb likes, teriyaki.
Well, it's spicy.
Teriyaki's not spicy. Kind of sweet, actually.
Are you a sweet guy?
Nope. Not a sweet person. I'm an old sourpuss. It's very humid here.
It is.
It definitely feels like it's going to storm this afternoon. Ranch. Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
Sheer magic, it's magical.
It's magically delicious.
Yeah, they look open. I don't know.
Nope, it's closed. Closed on Mondays.
Closed on Tuesdays too. No?
No, it's open on Tuesday. But the closed sign is on. So I guess we'll come back here tomorrow. They closed on Monday.
Yeah, after coffee, you can just come right away. And,
yeah, see if it's open then and just... But we found out something pretty neat on the GoPros. We can actually start them and stop them right from our phone. So we'll probably get you guys a little GoPro video here. I'm just want to do some experimenting with it. So the next clip you'll see will be from the GoPro. So we'll talk to you later. Start recording.
that is pretty neat.
Hey everybody, I just started the whole GoPro, turned it on and everything right from my phone. It's really pretty neat. There's so many settings that we didn't know existed on there. But we're going to run over here to Robinson Park once and maybe go down to the gravel pit and get some video from down there for you guys. We got to keep an eye on the weather because it definitely feels like it could storm. But
Prayers for everybody out east of us.
yeah, out east of us could get really bad.
And we're going to be glued to the TV if it does anything interesting.
Yeah, and we'll get you guys some video if we do get any storms firing up. But
I like that house.
that is a nice house. Who lives there now?
TC, man. You remember this basketball court, Robinson Park.
Swimming pool not open yet.
When do they usually open it? After school?
Our Memorial Day weekend or right around there. If the weather starts cooperating. Got a few people camping out here. I bet they got an eye on the weather.
Wind has been terrible, Keith.
It has been. It's been very windy.
There's always people camping here, actually. Every time I've been up here,
Oh yeah, there always seems to be people camping. That's a nice camper.
Wow.
That's like a bus. GoPro?
Yeah, got it.
And we'll drive out through there and we'll come back and we'll stop here at the pond. This is our golf course, the country club. I'm a member of the country club. Sam Robinson Memorial Park Campground. Good old Sam. I didn't know him.
re-edit when we get back?
I don't know. I'll download the GoPro stuff. But I don't like doing it twice. You got a disposal? You got to dispose of anything?
You're bullshit. We've been having a fun trip, everybody. Keith, it's been a good time so far.
Little story about when I was younger, Richard and I, we went out to the old city dump and we found an old collapsible baby buggy. I might have told this story before, but this hill here, right by the swimming pool, of course this was all grass then, there wasn't, just the road was here. But I went up that hill as far as I could go up to the swimming pool, and I hopped on that buggy. We had it collapsed. You couldn't steer it. It was just straight. And I went down that hill right off into the sand pit. It didn't stop. That baby buggy could still be in the bottom of the pit there. I doubt it, but it would probably be rusted away by now. But
what year was that?
Oh God, I don't remember. It had to be, I was probably 10 or 11 years old, maybe 68 or 69.
Summer of '69.
Yeah, we used to come down here every day in the summer, go fishing. And I caught some nice bass out of here.
Can you still swim in this?
You could. I mean, why would you go swimming there when you got a perfectly good swimming pool? We never really ever swam here. We just went fishing. I went swimming when I went through with the buggy, but that wasn't on purpose.
I bet that was a thrill.
But there used to be, right here where this little bench is, it was this way a little further actually. There used to be a bar that you could walk all the way across, the sandbar. Went all the way across the pit, so it was basically two separate pits.
So, with your GoPro footage, can you, even though it films in 1080, you can't go any lower, can you still export it in 720 and it'll compress the file? Mm-hmm. As we're having a technical conversation here with...
See, when I download this to my phone, when I put it all on my editing, I'll compress it down to 720
and it'll do it, okay.
And
of course, it's still 30 frames, right? You're 60 frames.
I do 60.
Okay, I'll be at 30.
I didn't yesterday. I only did 30 because I was in a hurry when we were sitting there at the truck stop thing. But
yeah, I'll get me some video.
But yeah, we're gonna go out and get some video for you guys. So we'll stop this. Hey everybody, I'm filming this in cinematic mode. We're just testing it out. See what it's like. Well, we're out here at Robinson Park. I'm in cinematic mode. I'm going to test it out once.
Cool. Can you take my picture on the dock, please? I remember I got one up here. Those are still on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram, Vlogging with Tristan. You'll see those photos on there. From, gosh, a couple years ago, a year ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, we're just standing out here by the pits. You can probably see them behind me here. Just messing around with the GoPro here, doing the cinematic. Don't know how it'll turn out once I download it to my phone, but hope you guys are enjoying this. Sorry about the wind; it's really blowing. So
vlogging a vlogger, vlogging with the GoPro.
Yep, we're vlogging a vlogger, vlogging. But yeah, we're just having some fun out here. It's been a good day so far. But we're about to go drive past Richards once more and see if he's out and about. You know. But yeah, it definitely feels like it could storm. So just wanted to get to this little update. Hey everybody, we just came down here to Sheldon. I brought Stacy down to the Hy-Vee store to get some groceries. The storms pretty much went through Sibley already. They said we could have a few stray showers come through yet this evening, but right now here in Sheldon it's sunny and 80 degrees. It's a little warm, but not horrible. It's not as humid as it was earlier, but yeah, we just brought Stacy down here, and I stopped and got gas because it's cheaper here than up in Sibley. So it's what, $3.79 here, and it's
$2.79
or $2.79.
$3.09.
It's $3.09 in Sibley, so I'll save that 30 cents a gallon. But yeah, just wanted to get you guys a quick update here. My video is going to be kind of long today the way it is, so we'll see what else we get you before we upload the video. But yeah, I think we're going to start doing some short videos of our trip, and we'll bring you along with that too, so you can get a few short videos out there, and we'll talk to you later. God bless. Hey everybody, hope you had a wonderful Monday. Just going to finish up my video so I can get it loaded. Today was kind of a relaxed day. We didn't do a whole lot, just drove around town a little bit, and just got back from Sheldon. We took Stacy down there to the grocery store, and it was kind of a chill day after the long day yesterday. So tomorrow we're going to go out for coffee with some friends, and we're going to go hit the local thrift store here and see what else we can do for you guys. My friend Richard stopped over earlier, and his brother Butch. We visited with them a little bit, and yeah, it was a pretty good day. Like I say, we didn't do a whole lot, but we kind of relaxed a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get up and start it all over again. But just need to get my video finished here and get it uploaded. So like I always say, treat everybody the way you want to be treated, and make this world a better place. Keep moving towards your goals, one step at a time. Be nice, be kind, just be the most amazing person you can possibly be. Keep the Lord in your heart. Say a prayer for somebody who needs it. Help somebody out if you can. Remember to keep your dreams alive and dream big. Please consider subscribing to my channel, like, share, comment, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. God bless.